Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of 裏技英語. My name is BJ Fox. Oh, and sorry, this is Ishi Terumi.
そんなおうみたいなことあった？
Well, sorry, I should know how to introduce this episode
はい。
already because we've been doing it over 200 times now.
もう200回超えてますからね。
Yeah. And,
逆に忘れちゃった？
well, no, I thought you would just come in.
あうんの呼吸が取れてなかったということですね。
Yeah.
はい。失礼しました。石井てるみです。
Don't apologize, it was my fault.
いや、わかんない。
I think we did an episode about that. Don't apologize.
Don't apologize っていうエピソードもやりましたね。過去200回いろいろな裏技、いろいろなマインドセットをお届けしてきましたけれども。Did I introduce myself? 申し遅れました。石井てるみです。よろしくお願いします。
Now, we are still in our celebration zone.
Woo! Celebrate good time, come on!
So a couple episodes ago, we reached episode 200. Then we did our standard revision episode. But we're going to do a special celebration today and a quick interview, a quick look back at 200 episodes with Ishi Terumi, me, and of course, producer Ruben.
なんと今日は過去200回のエピソードを BJ とプロデューサールーベンとそしてテルミで振り返っていきたいと思います。
So we asked our lounge members, our fan club members for some questions, and we are going to answer them. Thank you very much for those who sent them in.
はい、ラウンジメンバーの皆さんから質問を募集いたしました。ご協力くださった皆さんどうもありがとうございます。質問に今から私たち3人で答えていきたいと思います。
Let's go.
Let's
go.Okay, so like we said, we received some questions from our lounge members. Ruben, can you be the question master?
Got it.
Okay, so, but you have to answer some questions as well, producer Ruben.
Okay.
Okay.
クイズ番組とかでクイズを出す人、クエスチョンマスターっていうの？
Quizmaster.
I think, yeah, but quiz master, but I think in this case we would say question master.
Yeah.
へえ、MC が Master of
Ceremonies.
Ceremony？ だからああやって司会進行の人のことを Master と。
I think so, yeah.
今日は Question Master は
Is
On to Ruben、
Yeah.
はい、じゃあルーベン質問をお願いします。
Okay, so the first question is which episodes are our favorite?
which episodes are our favorite? What?
どのエピソード一番お気に入りですかという質問ですね。
Shall I go first? Well, I'm not going to talk about the episode. I'll talk about the Urawaza that we introduced. I think my favorite Urawaza is put it in your back pocket.
Put it in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Take a step back じゃないんだ。
Well, take a step back is probably the one I use most.
そうだよね。よく言うからステップバックかなと思ったけれども Put it in your back pocket これもでもよく使うよね。
I think so. Two reasons. One, because I do use it all the time. You know, and I think it's a good philosophy for our program as well. Like you're learning this, not for now.
Yeah.
You're putting it in your back pocket.
そうですね。いつでもバックポケットに忍ばせていざという時にスッと出せるようにしましょうというのは、まあ裏技英語に限らず英語学習すべてそうですもんね。
Yeah. But also, I think why I like this urawaza, this phrase, this mindset of putting things in your back pocket, is often you shouldn't be doing things for an immediate result. You're getting it ready for your back pocket. You're getting better at comedy.
Yep.
Not for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But so you have 5 minutes of great comedy in your back pocket should you get an audition tomorrow. You know, should all of a sudden you get a phone call offering you a job, you can do it. It's in your back pocket.
はい、このバックポケットの BJ のお気に入りポイントとしてはもう何でもね今すぐ役に立つということではなくていつ役に立つかわからないそれが明日かもしれないし5年後かもわからないけれども来たるべきチャンスに向けていつでも準備しておきましょうというそういうマインドセットも込めてのこのバックポケットというポイントですね。So you have to be prepared all the time.
Yeah, like don't
for the time to come.
Yeah, like don't necessarily update your LinkedIn now because you want a job. Just have it ready in your back pocket. Your CV ready in your back pocket because you never know when you're going to get that phone call.
いつチャンスが来るかわからない。だからといって今何もしないのではなく、そのチャンスはいつか来るという前提でいつでも準備をしておきましょう。LinkedIn のプロフィールもアップデートしておきましょう。英語もこんなの使うかわからないよではなくて、 新しいフレーズ聞いたそばからちゃんと覚えておきましょうという、そんな大事なマインドセットも込みで BJ は気に入っているということですね。
Okay, and how about you, Terumi?
私もねそのエピソードというよりはやっぱ裏技フレーズとして、
Okay.
はい、好きなものになってしまうかもしれないけれども、いやーなんかねこれ振り返ったらやっぱいっぱいあって、はい、前置きがなくなりました。 My favorite is episode 75.
Episode 75, Ruben, what was that?
I have no idea.
ルーエンのことだからね本当に出てくるんじゃないかと思いましたけれどもIt is Control the controllables.
Control the controllables. Do you know, this would be in my top 5.
ね、
Yeah.
BJ も好きだと。まあ多分 Control the controllables はみんなのお気に入りなんじゃないかな、はい、このフレーズもねControl the controllables これはねOh, I talked about this phrase
Oh, yeah?
on the radio
really?
afterwards. でねラジオリスナーの人からもあの時なんて言ってましたって後からね問い合わせが来ましたよ。
Oh, really?
だからこのフレーズもですしマインドセットよね、
Yeah.
日々ね忙しく生きている中で皆さんね大変ななんかねいろいろ忙しくなっちゃってわーとかなることがあると思うんですけれども、結局コントロールできないことに思いを馳せたり不安に思っても何もできないということで、ちゃんと自分がコントロールできるものとできないものを分けてコントロールできることから手をつけましょうっていうね、これはね本当デイリーベーシスですごい It's helping me a lot で
Yeah.
す。
And I think it's come up again in lots of episodes.
確かに。
Like when we're talking about office gossip on 基本のKEY. You can't control that.
Yeah.
So control the controllables.
確かに一回出た裏技フレーズがその後私たちの中で当たり前の言葉として何度も使われるようになるフレーズがあるじゃないですか。Put it in your back pockets とかも、もう自然とその後改めて解説をしないまでも何度も登場している、そんなフレーズがやっぱ私たちのお気に入りフレーズになってますね。Control the controllables もまさにそうですもんね。
Okay. Great urawaza. Great answer there, Terumi. Producer Ruben, what is your favourite urawaza?
So I really liked the episode about there's a lot on my plate.
A lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. ちょっと今やることいっぱいあって引き受けることができませんって断るのにいいフレーズというふうにご紹介しましたけれども、Why do you like this phrase, Ruben?
Well, I think for me especially, time management is so important. And I'm finding it very hard to manage my time. So, this episode helped me to also realize that it's okay to kind of say no and ask for help.
ルーベンはお忙しいですからね。
Exactly, yeah.
はい、いろんなお仕事してますし、このポッドキャストの編集だとか、ポッドキャスト周りでもいろいろやってくれてますし、家庭もありますから、タイムマネジメントが大変な中で、時にはノーということも大事ですし、そういったマインドセットもこの I have a lot on my plate から学んだということですね。
Yeah, and I think we've done other similar kind of episodes since. So I think it's been a nice different type of urawaza.
Different type of 裏技.
Yeah, it's not about productivity or advancing your career, but it's about making sure that you're doing what you want to do.
なるほど。ね、ガンガンなんか出世しましょうとかどんどん仕事を引き受けて猛烈に働きましょうということじゃなくて、ちゃんと自分のできる範囲のことをやりましょうと一線を引いて、なんて言うんでしょうね、矢印が自分に向かっているというかね、自分ができることだけをちゃんと引き受けましょうという、そういったマインドセットなので、他の裏技とは種類が違うかもしれないですね。
Okay, so question 2. What has been the biggest learning from the podcast? Terumi?
私のこのポッドキャストからの learning、 これはあれですよね、ポッドキャストの内容というよりはこう200回続けてきたことの learning。
I don't know if learning here is mistake we've made that we've learned from. I don't know. I'm not thinking it in that way.
これはね、ラウンジメンバーの方がこう質問してくれたということですよね。自分がこう知っておきたかったことっていうのは誰かも知りたいと思っているんだなということが確認できたこと。
So what you want to know is actually shared with a lot of different people.
So, okay, this podcast started from my idea.
Yeah.
So things I wish I had known when I worked at 外資系カンパニーでしょ、
Yes.
でだけど本当に知りたかったことってのは誰も教えてくれなかったしどこにも書いてなかった、けどこういうのがあったらいいなって思うそんなコンテンツにしましたと。はい、そういったものを届けているとまた別の誰かがそれで実際に助かったとか、役に立つから聞いてますっていう人が本当に声をかけてくれたりとかメッセージが届いたりするので、なんかそれが分かったことが嬉しいですね。
So the fact there's a community out there that shares your same viewpoint or same needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, it is. Maybe it's a bit different for me actually because obviously I speak really good English.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, even if I do say so myself. So yeah, so maybe I don't have that, but I guess from your point of view,
Yeah.
or even from like going back,
Yeah.
I think sometimes struggling alone is lonely, but
Yeah.
knowing that there's other people with the same needs and the same struggles is actually quite satisfying.
そうですね。自分だけが一人で苦しんでるとね、こういう悩みとかこういうことで困っているのは自分だけかななんて思いがちですけれども、I think any kind of like worries
Yeah.
is not solely to you. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and often I think we call it normalizing. Often when people are like upset about something, or even like let's say culture shock or homesickness, they go to another country and they're like, oh, I feel so lonely. Sometimes it's quite nice to say, oh no, that's totally normal. What's happening right now isn't special. It's not, you're not in that much trouble. It's totally normal and there's a nice end point.
そうですね。だから悩んでいたり困っていたりすると自分だけかなと思ってしまうんですけれども、そんなことは自分だけが持っている悩みってもう実はないですよね。同じ悩みを持っている人は必ずいますし、困っているという人は必ずいるので、なんかこういう外資系企業で役に立つコンテンツ、私は知りたかったけれどもそれをきっと知りたいな、勉強したいなと思っている方はこの世の中にいるのではないかというところから始まって、実際に今こうして多くの方に聞いていただけてるっていうのが Is that a learning?
No, but let's take this learning in a positive, not a positive spin take, but just like a genuinely what you've come to realize or learn for yourself.
そうですね、はい、ということに気づけてよかったですね。
Again, how about you, BJ?
For me, I think what I've really come to understand through doing the podcast is that it's the process that counts.
Process 過程が大事。
Or like doing it counts.
やることね、とにかく。
Yeah, which is why on episode 200, instead of having a party, or even instead of doing this episode then, I wanted to do an episode about incremental growth. Because I think in so much, it's just doing it.
これは後からですけど私もこれ。
Yeah, really.
とにかくやること、発信すること。
Yeah.
はい、それでこれだけ誰かには届いているということで。
Dude, I don't know if I mentioned it in episode 200, but there's a quote from someone who said people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 5 years.
この間200回目のインクリメントグロースの時に言ってました。だから短期間でできることってのは重視するのに、長期間でできることは軽視する。本当は big things take time なのに、長い時間かかるもの、コツコツやるものっていうのはみんなやりたがらずに何か短期間で大きな成果を求めがち、だけどもそんなことないんだよっていう、コツコツのインクリメントグロースが大事なんだよということですよね。
Yeah, and I just feel like turning up every week is so important. And if, I don't think any comedians listen to this, but the one complaint I have about the comedians, the younger comedians in our community, is they don't turn up. So much of doing comedy is just going every single week or every single day, listening and practicing. And then in 6 months' time, you'll be a strong comedian.
本当にね、素晴らしいコメディアンになりたいのであれば、もう毎日の練習、毎週ステージに立つということが大事なのに、だってね、アスリートの人とかだったら毎週練習するでしょうね。一流の人だったら。けど、ついついそういうことをおろそかにしてしまいますよね。
Yeah. And then you don't even realize a year's time, oh, I can do this. Oh, 4 years time, we've got a good podcast. Yeah.
なんかそれがね、毎日一日一日の努力に落とし込むと、こんなんやっててあんなビッグになれるのかなとかついつい思っちゃうんですけどね。でも実はその 日々のコツコツとした一歩一歩じゃないと遠くにはいけないんですけどね。
Terumi, do you remember the phrase shoulda, coulda, woulda?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, yeah! Sure.
Oh, I said it the different way.
順番がね正しいかどうか私も自信がないですけど。
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
So one question that we got was, do you have any shoulda, coulda, wouldas? Shoulda, woulda, couldas? Is there anything you would have changed about the podcast?
About the podcast.
Yeah, well, yeah.
ポッドキャスト。
If you could go back and do something again related to the podcast, what would it be?
Now, I should have thought more about this question.
In fairness, you only got sent them about 4 hours ago.
そうそうそう。いやこのああしてればよかったこうしてればよかったこのポッドキャスト裏技英語周りで何か思うことはあるかな。
Shall I go? Shall I go first?
はい BJ お願いします。
I think, producer Ruben, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I wish we had started video. Like we've tried a couple of times. And I think had we started and made a process, we would now be, we'd be doing video in a very structured way and our podcast would be bigger. Video being YouTube or TikTok.
でもやってたけどね YouTube。
But we didn't really do it. We
まあ
just,
ね。
we just, I think there's a difference between putting video on YouTube
Yeah.
and actually doing YouTube properly.
そうね確かに。この私たちがポッドキャストを収録しているその顔のアップのね、動画は確かに載せてましたけれども YouTube のための動画だったかっていうと違いますものね。
So I think there was a moment, maybe at the beginning of 基本のKEY, when, using Urawaza phrasing, this stopped being a side project and turned into a side hustle when we, got a sponsor. Maybe that was a good moment to focus on video as well. And we didn't. Ruben, what have you got to say?
I just think it's too hard.
It's too hard. It's too hard. We haven't got enough time. That's the reason. We've got too much on our plate to do video as well. But
Too much on our plate.
I do wonder maybe we could have outsourced that or something. Anyway, that's my shoulda, woulda, coulda. Producer Ruben.
Oh, I wish we could have redone the theme tune.
The theme tune?
Yeah.
いいよやだよ変えたくないよ。
Exactly. So I think it's too late now.
Too late, yeah.
Too late. Why do you want to change it?
I don't know. I just feel like it would be fun to have new versions or to mix it up.
We do. You've done a reggae version. You've done a
なんかヘビメタバージョンみたいなのもやりましたよ。
But no, I think we're locked into the old theme tune.
Urawaza.
いやもうあれがあっての裏技英語ですから。
Yeah.
ダメダメもう変えるなんてありえないですよ。
Okay, tell me anything or we can move on. It's fine not to have any.
そうですね。このポッドキャストに関してはやり直したいなとかああすればよかったなってあんまないかもな。毎回頑張ってレコーディングしました。二人のおかげです。はい。
Okay.
はい。
Great answer.
So question 4. Do you have any advice for people who have changed their career recently?
最近キャリアチェンジをした人へのアドバイス。
Now, tell me, you took a qualification in career advising. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
キャリアコンサルタントの資格、
Okay.
はい取りましたね。
Okay, from that POV,
はい。
any advice?
その POV キャリアコンサルタント結構ね人の相談に乗るということが多いと思うんです。で、この方ね質問をくれた方が、実際に今悩んでいるのかどうかはちょっとわからないんですけれども、私も外資系の会社を辞めて芸人の世界へのキャリアチェンジを しましたので、そういった経験を踏まえるとこれは英語で何て言うかを一緒に考えてほしいんだけれども BJ とルーベンに No place
No place
is your home from the beginning.
No place is your home from the beginning.
Does this make sense?
Yes. And do you know what?
What?
That's almost the same advice I would give.
Oh! 最初から居場所なんてない。
Yeah. Oh, so my advice would be,
いや、
and I'm going back to what you said,
いや、
all your struggles, all your worries are normal. Everyone has them. So my advice would be similar in that when you move to a new job,
いや、
don't expect to be an expert straight away.
Sure.
So, like, it's not going to be your home. You're looking at everyone else and they all feel so comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been there.
Yeah.
So it's perfectly normal to start a new job, a new career, and think, I don't know what I'm doing. Ask for help. And then over time, it will become a home.
そうなんですよ。なんかここではないどこかに行けば自分に最初からフィットする場所が用意されているのではないかとかね。なんか入った初日からなんとなくここにいる人と気が合うなとか仕事も楽しいななんてね、なんか夢物語を想像してしまいがちなんですけれども、そんなところはどこにもなくって、最初はまずそこで自分が頑張って慣れなきゃいけない、ちょっとストラゴをしなきゃいけない時間があるのは当然で、時間をかけてだんだんそこがホームになっていくということなんだなっていうふうに思います。なので最初はね、もしかしたらここ合わないんじゃないかとか、ここの人たちと気が合うかなとか不安な時期があるかもしれませんけれども、それは時間とともにどんどん解消されていくと思います。
Yeah, and I'll say my advice in a more structured way, Terumi, in that you join a new company and you're really highly motivated because it's a new company and you want to give a good impression.
はい、最初新しい会社入ったら、新しい会社というか自分が入った瞬間はすごいモチベーション高いですよね。
Yeah, but you don't know anything.
まだ何も知らない状態です。
So you maybe make mistakes, you feel stupid.
はい、自分は全然仕事できないね。周りのね、だけ時には自分より年下の人たちがすごい仕事ができるように見えたりするかもしれない。
Yeah. So what will happen then is often there'll be like a loss of motivation or confidence.
ちょっと自信を失ったり、モチベーションが下がる瞬間があるかもしれませんね。
So understand it takes time. So understand that. And maybe when you first start, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
そう、いや、これは一番大事なことだと思います。外資系企業とかだと特にすごいプレッシャーがかかる場面もあるかもしれませんけれども、まあね、ダルビッシュ有選手も言ってましたよ。
Oh, really?
WBC で。
Really?
It's just baseball. Don't take it like too serious or like don't think as if it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
で、あれだけ一流の人がね、なんかただの野球だから、例えば自分の健康とか家族とかのが大事だよっていうことをあの方は言ってたんだと思うんですけれども、仕事でもそうだと思うんですよ。もちろんすごく頑張ることは大事ですけれども、なんか自分を追い詰めたり、なんか体に不調をきたすまでやったり、プレッシャーかけすぎるっていうのは本末転倒だなと思うので、ある程度頑張ったらなんかそれ以上はなんか自分を追い詰めない、プレッシャーを感じないっていうのはとても大事なことなんじゃないかと思います。
Well, that sounds like fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it, yeah.
Fake it till you make it、だからfake it till you make it 自分がなりたい姿になるまではちょっとのミスで落ち込んだりする必要は全くないと思いますね。 So it is not bad to make a mistake, but it is bad not to recover from that mistake.
Good sporting philosophy. I think that actually goes back to control the controllables. You can't control the fact you made a mistake, but you can control how you recover from that mistake.
そうですね。ミスをするのは当然、それでいちいちへこみすぎる方が時間の無駄なので、ミスは当然生きてれば仕事してればあるので、そのミスをしてしまったのはしょうがない。そこからいかに早く回復するかっていうのはでも自分でコントロールできますからね。それはすごく大事ですし、私は自分が働いていた時に一番当時の自分に言いたいのはそれかもしれない。
Can I just say, Terumi, one of the biggest frustrations I have about this podcast
You have a frustration.
It's just there's so many baseball words.
野球用語
I feel like I want to talk about football.
サッカーのこと話したいのに私がダルビッシュ選手の話をしたもんだから
I just feel like, the number of like ballpark figure. We did the episode on Otani Shohei, the
二刀流ね。二刀流、
dual wielding, double threat. That episode, multi hyphenate. I just feel there's a lot of baseball. There's too much baseball for a podcast when no one knows anything about baseball.
野球詳しい人誰もいないのに野球の方が many learnings があるということでしょうかね。どうなんでしょうか。
Okay, and let's make this the last one.
はい。
Okay, so question 5. How can you find what you are good at in work and in personal life?
Oh, God, that's a big question.
働いてたらわかるんじゃない？ Not by yourself, but when you are surrounded by people, then you would gradually notice. like people will start to ask you to do something or like
Yeah, well, they might be asking you to do stuff that they don't want to do. That's a big question. I think it's hard. Yeah, I'm not someone who's like happy or feel like I'm doing good at work and life, by the way.
そうなの? I thought you are always confident about how you work.
I don't think. I still feel like after all this time, I'm still searching for the job I want to do.
Okay, here's a good positive spin.
Yeah.
BJ's hungry.
Oh yeah, stay hungry. Stay foolish. まさに BJ はそうだね。You're never satisfied.
Never satisfied.
でもそれはすごく向上心があるということの裏返しですよね。
I do sometimes think it would be nice to be happy. I am happy, by the way. I am happy.
Yeah, I understand that, but you are always like struggling for more.
Yeah, I'm not always like, if there's a difference between happy and content. Happy. Like
You're happy,
Yeah,
but...
I'm kind of happy, yeah, but I'm not content. I'm always like, let's try this, let's push this higher, harder.
だから樽を知らず。樽を知る means you have to know to be satisfied. But you are like always hungry for more.
Yeah, and by the way, that's not like money or anything.
I know. なんかその人生のなんでしょうね。自分の使命感というか、
Yeah.
The best of BJ Fox になるために
Yeah.
もっとできることあるんじゃないかと。You're always searching for your better self.
Yeah.
って感じ。
So actually, on that, how to find what you're good at,
Yeah.
I think it's more about trying things and being aware what you're not good at.
まずは自分が何が不得意か、
Yeah.
何が嫌いかっていうのを to be aware.
Trial and error.
試行錯誤をしながら
Try that. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that anymore.
確かにまず自分が何が得意かを見つけるには、いろいろなことに挑戦してみてやってみて、これは自分は好きじゃない、得意じゃない、消去法で見つけるっていうのは一つの手ですね。
Yeah. And also, I do think Ruben, you're a jack of all trades. And I think that's amazing, actually. But I think sometimes if you're not good at something, just find someone else to do it. Because no one, I think I read this as a quote, like people studying maths when they're not good at maths.
ね、どういう意味? People who are
Like
studying...
children studying maths at A-level, high school, when they're not good at maths. And they'll never be good at maths.
どういうこと? 高校で数学を勉強している学生は What? They are not good at math?
And let's say they're not good at maths. Some people are good at maths, some people aren't.
Yeah.
Like you're saying potential.
Potential. Well, they've got no potential. They should just stop studying.
What do you mean?
So he's saying sometimes it's better to work on your strengths than to work on your weaknesses.
そういうことね。
People like when I was good at maths, by the way, so it was fine. But, I remember some of my friends studying so hard at maths, and no one the world does not need people with D's in maths.
So the world doesn't need him to study math anymore, right?
That person, my friend I'm thinking of, should have just done French language. All that effort, it gets to the point where you don't need, if you're not good at something, just drop it and try to find what you are good at.
そうね、得意なものだけやって苦手なもの、だって苦手なものにどれだけ努力を費やしても、もう得意な人には勝てないみたいなポイントありますからね。
Yeah. It's not even about winning, it's losing. It's just use that energy to do what you're good at.
はい、自分の長所を伸ばす。そのことにエネルギーを費やす方が、自分のためにもなる。でも、I think that's not until you graduate from high school, right?
Yeah, well, I think the UK's different system because we only study 3 things.
Which is?
Well, you choose 3 things.
そうなんだ。
For your last 2 years, yeah.
高校で?
Yeah, last 2 years you focus on 3 things or 4 things maybe now. I don't know, it's changed.
What things did you focus on?
I did maths, chemistry and physics.
めっちゃ理系やん。
Yeah.
そうなんだ。
And then became a writer.
日本語マスターだしね。へえ。And
I'm thinking of a friend who studied so hard, and he was never going to do it.
Yeah.
And maybe he got a C. And I think he went to university to do maths as well. And I was like, no one needs that.
なんか私も高校生の時やっぱI put the same effort in English and in math.
Yeah.
ですごい両方頑張ったのに結果は英語の方が全然上なんだよね。なんかそういう時に自分の得意不得意ってのが分かる気がしました。
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I found that I'm bad at math. Yeah.
So I always like to think about this idea that people like what they're good at,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like, is there a skill that you're really good at that you hate to do? There's no one like, oh, I cook a really wonderful paella, but I hate cooking.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
日本語のことわざに好きこそものの上手なれっていうのがあって That means that so you like it, so you're good at it. Maybe the other way around,
typically,
but
yeah.
But there's the other proverb that has the opposite meaning,
Okay.
which is 下手の横好き。
下手の横好き。
下手の横好き。That means you're not good at it,
Yeah.
but you still like it.
That's fine, though. If you're not good at something, I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something I'm good at, but I don't like.
下手の横好きっていうのは下手だけど好き。逆か、ルーベンが聞いてたのは。
Yeah, his theory is...
上手だけど嫌いってことね。
Yeah, if
そういったことってあんのかな
It's pretty rare. Anyway, so I think if you find yourself really enjoying something,
Yeah.
that's probably the right choice.
Yeah.
いや。そうね。
And also, like, you know, your example, what was it? Ski duck, was it? Ski heta yokozuki?
下手の横好き。
You know, if you like it and you're not good at it, that's different. You know,
It's a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby. If you if you like maths but you're not good at it, but you like doing Sudoku, just do. That's fine.
数読。はいね、好きならばね、
Yeah.
別に下手だろうが人から何かと言われようがやればいいと。
Yeah.
ははははまあだから自分がやってて楽しいなと自分のソウルが感じているのであればそれは正解ですよね。
Yeah.
仕事でもプライベートでも。
But also, and as a closing point to this question, like I don't think we've answered it, by the way, but it takes time as well. Like we're talking here as 42, 41, not going to meditate. We're all in our late 30s, early 40s
I'm turning 40 soon.
soon.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't expect to know the answer to how do you know what you're good at in life and work.
We're still looking for
We're
it.
still looking.
Yeah.
That's the answer. That is the answer. It just takes time. Try different things. And you don't find the answer finds you.
That's the adventure of life.
Okay, so this is part of our celebration zone, a few episodes where we're looking back over 200 episodes. Thank you very much to everyone who asked those questions. If you like that kind of free talk, there is much more of that on the Urawaza Executive Lounge.
ポッドキャスト裏技英語まだまだセレブレーション期間が続きます、今回は皆さんからの質問にお答えしました、結構ラフな会話にもなったかなと思いますけれどもこういうスタイルもね聞いてて楽しいよと思ってくださった方はぜひ裏技エグゼクティブラウンジにご参加いただけるとボーナスコンテンツとして私たちのこういうこぼれ話トークエピソードもお届けしているのでそちらもぜひ聞いていただけたら嬉しいなと思います。
Thank you very much for listening.
ということでポッドキャスト裏技英語セレブレーションタイムにまた来週以降もお付き合いください。今週も聞いてくれてどうもありがとうございました。バイ。
Bye.
Urawaza Ego. Business English is so hard.